Hey besties, let's throw some shade, honey. You ready to get into it? Hey besties, hey. It's behind the shade. Let's talk, girl. Come in. We gotta talk about the Real Housewives of Rhode Island, honey. I got questions, honey. We gotta break it down. We're at season 1, of course, episode 3, Saturday Night Fever Dream was the title. That was a lot. It could have just stopped at Saturday Night Fever. So we got taglines. The taglines are in. You know, we did Real Housewives of Atlanta last night. So I guess they are on point with all that they're doing at the Bravo, honey. So let's get into the taglines. Kelsey, because she seems to be the queen of the show. I thought it was Liz, but Kelsey gets a lot of confessional time. Don't you guys agree? She is narrating this whole series. Okay, let's get into it. Kelsey, who needs a sugar daddy when my life is this sweet? Girl, shut up. You over there contemplating leaving because you want kids and a husband and he not having no more. Your life is not sweet. Moving on. Rula. I like Rula. Hers is, I have a blessed life and I'm a loyal wife. But baby, is your husband loyal, honey? Is your husband loyal? We know you are, but is Brian loyal? Uh-huh. Alicia, why settle for just a slice when you can have the whole D pie? You know, the whole darn pie. Uh, girl, huh? Well, do you have the whole pie? Because you're engaged for 8,000 years and you don't want to move forward because of fear. And it's really not fear. We'll get into it. I'm getting ahead. Let me stay focused. Happy Monday, besties. Ashley, my life is like a rom com. When I'm not crying, I'm laughing. Whew, child. Cornball. Rosie, I used to report the news, but now I'm the headline. Okay. Okay. I used to report the news, but now I'm the headline. I like that one, Rosie. That's a thumbs up. Oh, goodness. And here we have Joe Ellen. What's she about to say? Oh, I'm almost afraid. I'm not trying to be mean. I just mean what I say. And that is correct. Very good for you, Jolie Ellen. That's good. Okay. And last, we have Liz. In the ocean state, I dispense the weed and the truth, honey. Yes, Liz. Yes. Yeah, I dispensed the weed. I wish she would have stopped right there. But anyway, let's get into this episode, honey. Now, besties, I don't know why my views are so low with this series because these people are bringing it. And I was a little discouraged. And I have mentioned 2 or 3 times that I may not review this show. But I just woke up this morning and I had the passion to do so. Let me look at the views so far. So the hot topic view that I did, the recap I did about Liz and Dino, 32 views. Season episode 2, 30 views. Episode 1, 27 views. Yeah, I don't know about this one, besties. But let's get into it since we're here. I need you to let me know if you want me to keep doing it. What we doing? What we on? What we doing? I'm probably going to review it. So let's go ahead. Liz is planning a Studio 54 disco birthday party for her husband, Gary. Jerry. He's Jerry. He just spells it with a G. And I get a little confusion. Shout out to Funky Dineva because Joe Ellen's husband is Gary. So it's like Jerry, Gary, the G's, the G's. You know, I'm still learning these people's. I think I got their faces. I think I got the face recognition together. Okay, so she's throwing a party. So they're bike riding, and so he's just admiring her butt, her boobs. He's just like a hubba, hubba, hubba. He's riding behind her. She like, I'm trying to talk to you. Will you come on? He like, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm a lucky man. Jerry, the girl is trying to have a moment. So he was like, oh, let's sit down and let's talk. You want to sit? Yeah. So she's telling her husband how Alicia asked about the Dino affair rumor that's been going around the island. And, you know, I'm like, well, if you look at your husband, Liz, and then you look at Dino and the pictures y'all take, we saw another new picture in this episode. He's always like smizing, and you know, he used to be a model, or he is a model, whatever. So he knows his pose, right? And she's always right up under him. I have male friends. I don't take pictures like that with my male friends. I just don't. We don't snickle and giggle and cuddle, and we don't do that. No. So, you know, she just keeps, you know, trying to explain herself that they are just hella close, like they've been friends for 20 years. And, you know, remember she says, and this is just where it gets weird. You know, when Jerry started that boating hobby he likes to do, it took him away from the house. He would be gone 3 weeks out of a month. And then he like told Dino to watch after her. Watch after her. And so they posted a picture of Jerry and Dino sitting on a boat. Jerry's sitting there looking pregnant. You know, Dino's looking like a snack. Come on now. You know Liz hit that. Come on now. And then she talked about how much they would hang out. They would go around the town, going to clubs. Everybody would just, that's where the talking started. Because why are you hanging out with Dino? And they hung out a lot. So you know what, Liz? You're saying everything, but you keep denying it, but then you keep explaining. And your explanation just equals cheating. It screams cheater, 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 cheater. Liz, Elizabeth, I'm going to have to put you on the list with the Bryans, okay? Now, Rosie and Kelsey, they talk about the drama, you know, at the winery. Joellen is at home talking about the drama to her husband about, you know, Rula and calling her job and Brian cheating and all that. So then Kelsey, honey, meets up with her other boyfriend, honey. We get to meet William, Bill, Billy. Okay. Uh-huh. This is her other relationship. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so since he creeps out, is his name John? Since John want to creep to Florida for 6 months out of the year, she gonna be creeping with William, Bill, Billy. Uh-huh. If you can do it, so can I. So she's been knowing William, Bill, Billy since they were in the 7th grade. She loves his mother. Her mother loves him. You know, her mom wants grandkids. So yeah, get with Billy. Get with the Bill, okay? Have a William Jr. Because, you know, Kelsey wants a family. This sugar baby lifestyle was fine when she was in her 20s, but now she's 30 or 31. She's thinking about her future. So Bill is like, you know, you got to do what makes you happy, and I'm here for you. You want to come live with me? What's up? You want kids? What's up? But lazy, spoiled, rotten sugar baby don't want to work because Bill is successful, but he's not that successful, right? She would have to go back to work, and she ain't about that life. And I'm like, well, that's where the problem gonna reside, honey. What you gonna do? And Bill, why are you putting up with this? What's happening? What is happening? So Alicia apologizes to Liz for asking about the Dino rumor. I hope y'all didn't hear my phone. And I thought I was gonna be clear. Let me turn this ringer off. So Alicia apologizes to Liz for asking about the Dino rumor, asking was it true? And she's like, girl, people have been asking that question for years. And so Alicia's like, yeah, they ask me questions too all the time, because I've been engaged for 9 years. They want to know, when am I getting married? And she's not sure she wants to really get married, honey, because the fiance has a prenup already. And guess what? The prenup will leave Alicia with nothing. Absolutely nada. Not a penny, not a dime, not a quarter, not a dollar. And she don't want to sign it. She's like, at least, if things don't work out, can I get to keep the house? Put me in a house. And so she says she has just never seen a happy married couple. All her aunties, except for one, are divorced. Her parents got divorced. Her daddy left them. She ain't seen him since, and they had to start all the way over. They had to move. Oh, goodness. Siri talking. So then they had to move back in with her grandparents and for her mother to start over. So she's like, I'm cool. And her dad don't have a relationship at all, of course. Rula has her friends over for dinner who are not on the show. And, this is these are her cultural friends. So they all share the same qualities and morals. And so, they're encouraging her to stay with her husband, keep the family together, because, they don't divorce in the Lebanese culture. And even though production so shady, but I loved it. Oh my goodness. Why did they bust her out? She was like, well, you've been divorced before, right? But you have divorced before, right? Right? She looked and said, I'm not discussing that. My family would not be happy with that. I'm like, girl, production is shady. And I am here for it. So her friends are like, girl, suck it up, Buttercup. He made a mistake. Be strong. Stay with the family. Keep it together. And tell him don't do it again. Okay. Is that how it works? So Ashley and Jared have a date night. And of course, he's late because he's always at work, his coffee shop. But he just had to walk across the street. She was outside, sitting outside waiting. She called, like, are you coming or not? So 2 steps, he was at the table. And poor Jared, all he do is talk his stress off that coffee shop. And what is Ashley supposed to do with that? It's just like, okay, she wants to get, back to the happy. If this coffee shop is stressing you out, close it, sell it, like hire some help. What do we need to do, child? Because your wife misses you, Jared. And I hate for you to miss that and end up divorced and I just don't want this coffee shop to divide you guys, because you don't even realize that it's going to be the division in your marriage. You guys were at the party and, she was like, you ready to go? And he was like, yeah. She said, we got to stop by Audrey's. That's the name of the coffee shop. He was like, yeah, but only for 5 minutes. And she was like, no, it's going to be more than 5. I just know it. It always is. And it's like, Jared, you have to know when to cut it off, boo. Cut it off. Cut it off. Okay. I want them to last because they're so cute. Okay, so now Rosie and her husband, they go out to dinner because they're celebrating their 1-year anniversary. Yeah. So they're just talking, and she was like, yeah, I didn't think you was going to be a good husband. I thought you was going to be an F-boy. And he looking like, what? As corny as I am. And so they having good times. They're good. But she's unsure about having kids. She really just don't think she wants children. And so she tells us like her mom is a devout Catholic and Rich is not. And when they were getting married, her mother insisted that they have a Catholic wedding. So they did. I think they lived to regret it. But mom's was like, I'm going to disown y'all if you don't. And it just sounds like Rosie's mom is. Those are her words, not mine. You know, I'm paraphrasing, but she ain't too keen of her mother. Sounds a little horrible. Well, y'all, it's party time. Ooh, 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 get your disco outfit together. So, child, the party is at Liz's oceanside home. Let's talk about this house. That view on the water. Now, we know Liz is the one that has the boat. Remember in the first episode, she pulled up on Kelsey on her boat. It is like, oh, that is amazing. House is huge. Just the bedroom black with black furniture. Too dark, too dungeony, too. But the house looks great. Pool, big. Oh goodness, it was just a dream. So everyone's getting ready at their homes. Everybody starts to arrive. Rosie hates her outfit because the one she initially was supposed to wear, she can't fit into it. She don't look cute because she's bloated. It's that time of the month, so she got on something, pants too tight. She says she looks dumb, and she normally dressed as an icon. I said, well, let's see, girl. Let's see. Your competition is Wendy and Dorit. Let's see what you got, girl. So Dino arrives, honey, but he's with the lady. And she didn't show her face, but she looked cute from the side, the back, the hair, the little red dress. I see you, girl. So Kelsey feels like he trying to look normal and act like he ain't who he is. And so, y'all, peep this. I'm glad I wrote this note down because I wasn't going to write it. Kelsey feels like he's trying to look and act normal. And she is not buying it. So she's going to act like she don't see him. She's not going to look his way. Save this moment. We're going to come back to this in a minute because I just caught this as I'm saying it. Okay, hold on to that. So Dolores and Polly are there. They meet Kelsey's boyfriend, William Billy Bill. And what does he have on, child? Is that Studio 54? John Travolta didn't wear that. What is this old tight Easter? Oh, this little Easter Sunday suit without the jacket. It's a vest and pants, no shirt. It's pink, it's tight, it's plaid. I can't remember the other color. Was it like a light green or a gray? What do you have on, William? Kelsey is like throwing shade after she just said what she said. She's like, oh, well, he didn't come with me. This is not our hard launch. He's friends with Gary. So he was going to be at this party regardless if she was going to be there or not. Why you salty? Dino is the reason why you so salty. We'll get to that, honey. And Bill, you can do better with your costume and you could do better with your girlfriend. I hope you're still dating because Kelsey ain't it, honey. She got too much going on. And don't let her, don't. I know, y'all been knowing each other since 7th grade, but she ain't the one. I want better for you, okay? Rilla and Brian have arrived. Ciao. Alicia over there side-eyeing Brian. She like, And then Joellen and Gary arrives. Child, Rula rolled her eyes. She rolled her eyes. But baby, Joellen went right up to her and was like, hey, we should talk. And so should our husbands. My husband got something to say to your husband. Yeah, let's do it. So they go into Liz's living room. So Gary, straight off the cuff. Gary is Joellen's husband. He like, so what's someone calling up to Joellen's job? You know, what was that? Brian is like tight-lipped. He ain't saying nothing. Told y'all them Brian's ain't no good. He is saying nothing. So Rula's like, do you want to tell him what happened? And he was like, you do it. You do it. Boy, we're here talking about you because you're doing it. You're doing it with more people than just your wife. This is what we're here for. We're here. You are the subject. What are you saying? You're not going to defend your wife? Brian, are you a coward? So Joella is talking to Brian. She like, when you call my job and you sent HR an email, Brian's like, yeah, you know, certain things were said by you, Joella. And you know, I was talking to a friend, and then he said, oh, I can send an email. And so Joella was like, yeah, and that friend is my colleague. And her husband is like, wait, so are we, should we be talking to him or you? Who sent the email? You told him to send it? He wanted to send it? Well, yeah, I was talking to him. I didn't mean for Joellen to get fired or anything. That Gary was like, well, what was your intention? Because why didn't you call me? Because that's what you should have done, man to man. I would have shut all this down. I would have sat her down, had a talk, let me deal with my wife. Now I'm ticked off at you because you taking food out of my kid's mouth, and I can't have that. That's a problem, bruh. That's a problem. Child. Brian ain't saying nothing. He's a twerp. Rosie and Kelsey, child, they over there in the corner looking with their nosy selves. And Rosie talking about, I could be commentating this. And so she does her news reporter voice about what's going on, and that was funny. And so Joellen tells Brian he crossed the line. Brian is smirking. She's like, it's not funny. You don't want me gossiping about, but everybody knows. And so the husband like, yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows you cheating. And so Joellen was like, you know, and this affair that you're having, it's not my problem. Rula's like, wait, stop saying that. He's not having an affair. No, you know. And she's like, what? She said, well, I'm not taking it out on you, but I'm not, you know, turning a blind eye. He has stopped. And I believe him. Child, never has been said by anyone who has dated or married a Brian. Joella was like, girl, he's still having an affair. What are you talking about? And I'm going to put that on my kids. On my kids, Rula. He is still having an affair with that girl. Rula look at Brian and she's like, speak your piece. You're not going to say nothing? And he just sitting there, doo-doo, doo-doo. I was like, bruh, for real? You going to leave your wife out there in the middle of fighting for you? This is all about you, Brian. This is all about you. If you felt uncomfortable, too uncomfortable to talk to a woman, I respect that. Because Joellen hollering and you don't want to do the back and forth and back again with a woman. Her husband is sitting right there. He invited you to talk to him. You still can. What you should have done, man, I don't want to call sissy, sucker, lollipop, punk. You should have asked Gary, could y'all go talk? And then you apologize to him and do better moving forward. That's how you handle that. But you just sitting there like a cheater. You just stamp. It's a stamp on your forehead. Cheater, 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 cheater. You're not even defending your wife, but she's defending you. You're not even defending yourself for your wife. You just sitting there like, yup. It's like you seem like you care more about the mistress than your own wife. I mean, do you like the lady or not? If you're done with her, be done. But you, man, what? Don't you ever make me look stupid in public. Oh, you can't even cheat in private. But I guess there is no privacy in Rhode Island. Child, but it got to be. You got to move. But the girl did it. She the one. But why are you letting her? Why are you taking pictures with her? So she's like, why aren't you saying anything? He was like, y'all said it all. Oh my goodness. I told y'all, all Bryans are cheaters. It's stamped right on his forehead. So Liz comes over because she's like, y'all, hey, birthday party, hello. We're celebrating, party, vibe, dance, drink, eat, kiki, haha. We're not doing this in my living room. Get out. So, child, Joellen is like, my beef ain't with Rula. Like, I'm not tripping with her. I'm mad at Brian for calling my job. So Brian and Rula walks off, and Brian says, next, they gonna say I was at a Diddy freak off. I said, no, not the Diddy freak off. That was good, Brian, you heifer. That was good though. That was funny. So they leave. They leave the party. They're done. So in the car, Rula looking at him like, why didn't you say anything? Stand by me. Stand by me when you are okay. He was like, she was like, be stern, be defensive. I wouldn't have minded if you would have went off on her. She deserved it. He was like, well, I didn't want to argue with a female. Yeah, okay. You ain't getting none tonight. I'll tell you that, Brian. And you're gonna have to do something in the morning. Cook breakfast, take her out, send some flowers to the house. You better do something because you are lame. You are a lame. And that's exactly what lames do. That was lame, Brian. Okay, enough about him. Now back at the party, Liz seems inebriated. She didn't have way too many spicy colada. What does he like? Spicy coconut margaritas. That's her husband's favorite drink. So she tells Kelsey that she wants to take Gary. Nope, not Gary. Jerry. She want to take Jerry and Dino down to the seawall because she wants people to understand that the three of them are friends. And it's like, Liz, why are you trying to prove a point? Do you understand that energy doesn't lie? Girl, the pictures are telling a whole bunch of truths. You're the one lying, and your husband don't seem to mind. He's kind of giving erectile dysfunction. Yeah, that's what he's giving, where he know it just don't jump no more, and he like, Dino, handle that for me. We good. I don't care. You cool. I don't know. But why are you trying to people please? Because Liz, you told us you don't care what people think. Because people talk, they've been talking, you don't care. I thought you didn't care. I thought you didn't care. So then Kelsey's like, oh, you want to do that with the ongoing? Child, why did she say that? Honey, I never knew how the word ongoing would be so triggering. So Liz is like, ongoing what? Those rumors? Bye, 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 Kelsey. F you, Kelsey. And she walks off, goes in the house, goes into her room, closes the door. Production is trying to get up there. Liz is repeating what Kelsey is saying to Kelsey because Kelsey's up there too. Honey, who? Liz is livid. She is mad and she is loud. Okay. And Kelsey getting amped up too because she was like, well, why are you mad at me? And Liz is like, you have more to hide than me. What? So we all like, what? Wait, what? What she got to hide? She got a man in Florida. She got Bill. What's she hiding, girl? What's she hiding? So in her confessional, Liz tells us that Kelsey is trying to distance her story with Dino by pointing the finger at Liz. I said, wait a minute. They know each other? Kelsey and Dino know each other? Now, remember when I told y'all, remember when Dino came to the party and Kelsey had all that mouth? Oh, he ain't here trying to look regular like he ain't, and he with that lady, and I'm going to act like I don't see him. Oh, honey, there is a story that we don't know about yet, besties. Okay, okay, okay. I heard that. So Liz is like, girl, we are two different people. And so Kelsey says, we are since when? What? Why does this sound like a menage a trois to me? This sounds like there was a threesome, an orgy, a pineapple upside down party. Mm-hmm. Which, wait a minute. Mm. Girl, you sitting me swinging. Shout out to Man Condition. Y'all know that song. I'm like, tell me more, please don't. And the show about to go off. I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, so now Kelsey is telling Alicia and Rosie to leave and go away, and because things are not as big as they sound, and just leave. And child, she about to explode. And Liz is like, I just want to go to bed. Get out. I'm like, well, it's your house. In the party, go to bed. She's drunk. Liz can't even hold herself up. And you know when you're drunk and you start arguing and hollering and screaming, that make you more tired. And you can't, your balance is off. You can't, oh goodness. Oh my goodness. But child, baby, that's how this episode ended. I can't wait for next week. Can y'all? Besties, drop down in the comments. Let's keep this conversation going. What did you think about this this episode? Woo! Just when I thought I wasn't going to review it, I'm going to stop crying. I'm sure the views will pick up. Let me go ahead and put this out. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hello, welcome. Make sure you like and hype the video, and I will be back. Child, I'm done. I'll be back Thursday. and I'm gonna take some time off, child. I'm tired. Whew, besties, I'll be back, child. Bye, besties.